Hey guys, back with another video. It's actually a pre-clip to the pre-clip for this video. And this pre-clip is a couple days after the one that you will see next. Anyway, I felt like I needed to make another video because I just want you guys to know what I found out. So after the Loeb Prize Award, I was sitting there and I was chatting with some of the other winners and some of the people that came with the other winners, like from their school, like their coworkers and everything. And they were telling me that the Loeb Prize is a very prestigious award for the St. Louis region teachers. So that's like a real honor to be a recipient or be recognized as a finalist, let alone even a winner. So I was one of 3 finalists. I was the second from the last finalist that was called up, so that would make me the 4th runner-up, which is still a very big honor considering the amount of people that you beat out to get where you are in the last ones. I also met Carol twice before I recognized who she was. I didn't immediately recognize her. I'd looked up pictures and everything of who she is. Actually, I need to roll that back up. Of who she was and everything, but I still I missed it when I first saw her. So that to me was crazy. She is the sweetest older woman that I have met. She is so sweet, so nice, so welcoming. And the one thing that really stood out to me, the reason that I wanted to do this little clip, is that I think that she is the goofiest older woman that I've ever met. And for me, that means a lot. I like to meet people that match my personality. I'm not a super serious person. Yes, I take serious matters seriously. And I have emotions and all that stuff when it comes to things being serious. But, I don't forget to enjoy life. And in just the small amount of time that I was able to interact with her, I felt that she is a person that does a lot for a lot of people. But she is a person who knows how to enjoy life. Some of the pictures you're going to see in this video, because there's no actual videos other than this clip and the next clip that you'll see. But some of the videos you'll see my husband took, I'm laughing extremely hard when I'm taking pictures with her. It's because she is so goofy. She was giving me a hug, bringing me in close for a hug, and she's like, I'm not squeezing you too tight, am I? And I'm like, no. And then she was like, okay, good. And then she looks at me and I look at her and she are you ticklish? And I didn't know if I should say yes or no, because I didn't know if she was the prankster type that will tickle you even if you say that you are ticklish and you don't want to be, or if she just immediately knows your personality and it doesn't matter whether or not you're tickled, or if she just won't do it because you said you're ticklish. I was like, yes, I'm extremely ticklish. And she goes, oh, so you're one of those people. I just might. And I just started cracking up. I was dying. It was so hard to actually keep a straight face when I was taking a picture with her. She's just so super sweet. And the guy who get a little crazy with your driving though, broski. Cool car, dude. Okay, and the guy who is the owner, CEO of the Science Center. Awesome, super awesome. He's goofy and funny. I don't think he is as goofy as Carol, but I do think he's goofy. But they're just really down to earth people. I felt growing up a lot, when you meet scientists or people in the mathematics or science field, that they're just these super serious people all the time, and sometimes you like forget that they have personalities and that they are can be really down to earth people. And that's how I felt about both of them. And a lot of the people that work at the Science Center, like, we're just all big kids. Like, it's fine. It's good. I saw a reel that was just like, I'm just a 38-year-old child. Like, yeah. But no, it was just super, super fun, super cool. And then another thing that I feel like is also a part of the prize package, that actually another two things that I didn't know about until I got there. One, you get a signed photo frame of all of your student signatures that came to the ceremony to support you, which I forgot mine. So I have to actually contact the lady that I was communicating with to see if they didn't like accidentally throw it away thinking that I didn't want it. I thought in my mind when they first announced it that it was something that was going to be like mailed in or something, but when we came out from the movie part, because the showing of the movie is also part of the prize, the ceremony, when we came out from the movie, the table that had those frames on it was no longer there. But then a part of me was dwelling on it even more. And the other part two, that is a prize, is that I found out that your picture will be up in the St. Louis Science Center for an entire year as a finalist and as a winner, which I had no idea that was even a thing either. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, how awesome. So now I'm thinking that maybe that photo frame wasn't meant for us to take home, that our picture will be in that, and then that will be displayed in the Science Center. Oh, these people around here just driving crazy. Did you see how he just went in between all those cars?
I think so.
That blue car up there?
Nope.
It ain't that serious, people. It ain't that serious.
Like your hairline?
If you late, you need to leave the house a little bit earlier, because it's not that, like, if you mad about being late, leave the house early. Anyway, back to my video. But yeah, those are the things. So I will be taking a few more trips to the Science Center just so I can see the picture, because I'm like, what? My picture will be up? That's crazy. Awesome. But yeah, so I just wanted to make that clip too, so I can just tell you guys about like how amazing the whole thing was. Like, I felt like I was on cloud 9. It was just a really amazing experience. It literally is, I don't want to say it's any different from any other award that I've accepted, but I've never accepted an award to this level, unless you consider some of your high school awards that you get. Like, for me personally, my theater award I got when I was in high school, where I got awarded a trophy for being in all 16 shows while I was in high school. For each year of my high school career, I either was on stage or backstage in some capacity, and I got an award for that. And yes, I'm also inducted into the International Thespian Society, Troop 787, and I also am a National Honor Society person. So like, those, I was like, oh, those are very big, very great awards for children, yada yada. Those are the biggest things that I feel like I've experienced award wise in that capacity in my life, because obviously life brings things that are so much better than tangible awards. But as far as those sort of things, this Loeb Prize is pretty awesome. And I think is the second, would be considered the second prestigious thing that I've been nominated for, because I've also been nominated for the Presidential Award in Science and Mathematics my second year of teaching, sixth grade, my second year of teaching sixth grade, so it would be my third year of teaching in general. But I was nominated for that. I couldn't move on to the next part of the process, because you have to be teaching for 5 years, in order to move on to the next part of the process, but I was nominated for that award. So I'm at least a nominee, which is still pretty amazing. Yeah. So I did the whole like filming my lesson and all that stuff for the presidential award, but did not make it to the next round after that because I wasn't considered a experienced enough teacher, is what I'm guessing, since you have to be 5 years or more teaching. But that's pretty dope for somebody who's only been teaching for 3 years to be nominated for something like that. I don't even think they have that award anymore because of whatever policies are now put in place with the president, but that was a pretty huge dealio. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this clip because this was not supposed to be a 10-minute intro clip to the intro clip. It sure was not. But yeah, okay. Bye. Hope you enjoy all the pictures and stuff after this. See you later. Okay, so it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, well after the ceremony this morning, but I wanted to do like a little snippet before you see all the pictures that you're about to see. I got 4th place if you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 that way. If you don't count that way, then I was one of 3 finalists. I was the 4th person from the top that they called, which is why I said I was the 4th runner-up for the Loeb Prize. So I was a finalist recipient, top 5, but number 4 that I was recognized today during the Loeb Prize ceremony on May 21st at 7 o'clock today. So that was really fun. Right now we're just here because we've been packing my classroom, but yeah, it was super fun. It was lots of fun. But yeah, so enjoy all the pictures and stuff. I enjoyed myself and I'm very grateful that I was chosen as a finalist. Bye.